Let's summarize this part. First, look at the outline of introduction. First, at the beginning of the discussion, you should first reiterate your research topic and the problems to be solved. This makes sense because some readers may miss some important information because they have not read the introduction completely. Therefore, the research background may be restated here. Then, explain to the reader what the main conclusions of this study are and what problems have been solved. Then summarize the key research findings to support your conclusions. Second, in the middle of the discussion, the relevance of the findings should be discussed in detail. You should explain the status of the results of this study compared with previous published papers. Whether there are any unexpected results and the advantages and limitations of this study. Third, at the end of the discussion, it should be emphasized how your findings will contribute to progress in this area. Therefore, the main conclusions of this study should be restated first. Then, its significance in this field should be elaborated. And finally, the future research direction should be discussed. You can suggest the readers to participate in the research of related topics together, which is conducive to improving the influence of your research work in this field and increasing the citation rate of the paper. Next, I will have to emphasize the writing skill of stating implication. When discussing the significance of the research results, you may want to stand in the position of the readers again and try to explain to them why your research results are meaningful. You should be clear about the knowledge gaps that need to be filled and put forward the future research direction. Maybe you and your colleagues have started to study the relevant issues, or you can invite other researchers to discuss these topics. You can also explore whether your findings can be extended to other locations or other groups of people. When making suggestions for future work, please be specific based on the knowledge in this field. Avoid using large statements such as further studies are now needed to confirm our findings. Journal editors are particularly interested in the fact that a paper can trigger a series of articles, not just a single isolated paper. What I talk about above can apply to many article types. Before writing, you should consult more journals to find out what kinds of articles they publish. These journals offer different options, such as short newsletters, short stories, technological advances, or research programs. There are also some journals which specially publish practical or technical articles for some special readers. Some article types and their common names are listed below. So you can look at this table. In the fields of life science, biomedicine, and clinical science, there are other types of papers, such as first, systematic review, a comprehensive summary of existing literature in this field, especially evidence-based medicine. Second, clinical trial report describe the results of clinical trials, may be related to drugs or equipment. Third, meta-analysis, analysis of data from multiple similar primary studies. Fourth, case report, describe a specific patient educational value. Journals in the social sciences can also have other types of articles. Generally, these types of articles correspond to the types of research they narrate. First, survey, based on the interview or questionnaire, usually large sample size. Second, observational study, to observe the response of subjects, which can be based on the laboratory or in a natural environment. Third, descriptive study, a study designed to gather information about a group, situation, or individual. Fourth, empirical research, testing how one variable affects another by manipulating one variable and measuring another. Fifth, cross-cultural studies, usually through surveys, sometimes including observational studies to reveal cross-cultural differences. Six, theoretical research, using abstract principles rather than empirical data. Seventh, applied research, description method, technology, and management.